Yo, what's up, everybody? Teachers Clips, and now today we're gonna actually be reacting, or not reacting, looking at Fake Darling in the Franxx season 2 announcements and all the rumors that are going on. A few of my subscribers actually want this to happen. Like this guy named Danish, and then BF Danish. They actually pronounce that I should do this or try to give me some ideas. So I'm gonna try this today. So obviously, it's a lot of people do it. So we have Google pulled up. So we're gonna type. I've already denied. Come on, I messed up already. Nah, we pulled up Darling Frank season 2 announcement. Okay, I did not say season 2 announcement. I said season 2. Now, obviously, some of these websites are okay. So on the lock, right? So this one looks pretty legitimate, right? No, this says okay. This is gonna pull up some stupid cookies or some stuff, but on the side right here it says use site information. Connection is secure. For information, for example, passwords or credit card numbers is private when it's sent to this site. So that means your stuff is secured if you have anything, so people cannot get into your stuff. So that's why it's always good to use a VPN and stuff, but that doesn't matter. But they know, and this says Darn and Frank season 2 renewal and release date rumors explained. So this is going to explain, so because it's been over 2 years since Darn and Frank's premiered, but will the anime return for a season 2? If so, how could it be soon? So what I'm thinking that we will most likely get season 2 or a pre-sequel or some sort. So we're gonna see. It says when the first season hit. Okay. When the first season hit, anime Dining the Franxx concluded back in July 2018. Not many of us thought that a second season would be over 2 years away. Now, right now, this article has not been updated or at all, not that I know of, but it's been exactly 3 years. But that's besides the point. Official trailer, yeah, we get it, but at the time of writing, Donnie and the Franks has not been renewed for season 2 by either Trigger or Cloverworks Animation Studios. Correct. Nothing has been announced, but any sooner or later we could actually, get something, hopefully. But Studio Trigger is also not known for making sequel seasons, nor any indication that they would ever consider making a Donnie and Frank season 2, despite our constant efforts on Twitter. You know, good point, Studio Trigger. That's why you have Cloverworks and other animation studios that could bring back a season 2. Now, hopefully, something will happen. But every time you scroll up and down, this little bar pops like because it indicates, hey, you're at the bottom and stuff. But okay, so now this explains obviously. Okay, however, as Donnie and the Franks is a co-production between both Studio Trigger and Cloverworks, there is a higher chance that the series could be renewed one one studio if the other declined against it. Now that can actually mean a lot of good things. It has a higher chance that it could be renewed. Not saying it has a higher chance, but it's a good chance that either or another studio decides to pick it back up and they watch everything and do all that. But I think either or would be good. But I'm kind of rooting for Cloverworks to continue it. But if Studio Trigger brings it, I think that'd be pretty good. Like the biggest time in history that Studio Trigger would make a season 2 for an anime that everybody's so hyped and stuff about. Now, Darn Frank season 2 release date. With no official confirmation that the show will return, we have no indication that okay, so basically what that means, nothing's like gonna happen or anything, that nothing's been released. But the very first concluded that fans were expecting a second season to premiere in late 2019 or at least obviously that's not happening. Okay, however, the silence, yeah, we already know, but if Darling and the Franxx is renewed for season 2, or I'm gonna say, if Darling and the Franxx is renewed for a season 2 or a pre-sequel, an optimistic prediction would be late 2021, but a more realistic one would be mid 2022. So mid 2022 is like March, April, May. but more between March and April of 2022, it's a possibility that it could come. But 2021, we still have a whole entire year because we're only in February. It still has a high chance of it coming out. Now, season 2 plot is going to blah, blah, blah. Okay, we don't care about the rest. Now, with this, many of these sites could, like spoilerguide.com, right? Now, we're going to go here. We're going to take a look at, okay, this is 22 cookies in use. Okay, now this is secured, so we're good. But always use a VPN when you're actually doing through these sites. Now, anything that's interesting. Okay, Darn Frank season 2 release date. Okay, here we go. According to official source, Darn Frank season 2 has not been signed up for a renewal. The network production have not given a green signal for a second. Oh, spoiler guy! I thought you were gonna say, "Oh, it's been renewed." Yeah, spoiler guy, my ass. But okay. Wow, they also got um a Twitter, Instagram, and that. Okay, good job for them. Okay. It is still not confirmed as why the network and production decided to end an amazing anime with just one season. Although Darn Franxx is a clear upgrade version for Neon Genesis Evolution, it still has its own perks. Now, with Neon Genesis Evolution, yeah, 25 episodes, I believe. I like Neon Genesis. I only watched Neon Genesis Evolution one time. It was really good. I liked it. Then Darn Franxx, like, oh, okay. But either way, I still think both shows are really good. Now, I know they're making a third movie for Neon Genesis Evolution. And like, holy, they're actually making a new movie for it. I gotta watch it, but I have not watched the first two movies. But I watch them later on anyway. But after almost 2 years since the show aired, a few fans speculations have fans confused for a while. A few TikTokers teasing that season 2 set will be released in February 2021. Interesting, right? Now, look what it says. It all started when a few TikTokers made TikTok teasing that season 2 was set to release in February 2021. Interesting to note because the animation studios could not tell us, but they can release it with a surprise and like, oh, really? But most likely that is most likely fake, but I still think it could come in June, but yeah, like, it's fake. This made fans go wild. The search was endless. The sudden urge and rumors for the show made it impossible for fans to between imagination or reality. Will Dawn Freak Season 2 happen? Let's break the possibly down being confirmed. There are many animes that have been renewed after years of silence. A famous animes that were renewed after many years are Attack on Titan, One Punch Man. I don't even know how to say that. Gitama, I don't know. Gitama, I don't even know how to pronounce it. I heard of it, but I'm not watching it. Seven Deadly Sins. Okay. I know the Seven Deadly Sins, I believe, is on the final season. I don't know how many seasons, but I've not watched, but I heard. But all those has one thing in common, that incomplete plot. Diana Frank's season 2 can only happen if there was an interesting way to pick up after where they left in season 1. Most of you agree that Diana Frank's ended in a very pleasant way, but there are fans who think otherwise. Yeah, it ended in a very good way, but a way how they can pick it up right. So they die, protect and save the Earth from Verm. Verm goes on and on about this other stuff, right? So basically, they're after 1,000 years, they get reincarnated, as we see at the end of episode 24, and it says, "And a new story begins." Now, with the "and a new story begins," that could mean a season 2 will actually happen. Now, this talks about why is it popular, but this is all we've been wanting to wait for. Hero 02, their kids, married with kids. Another possibility that might be focused on Uprine's word Hero 02 passed away in previous season to show time lapse of any scene, blah blah blah. What happens? A simple OVA or movie would definitely be enough to cover up all these scenes. Plus, the budget would be comparatively low, and fans would also be extremely happy. Correct. The budget will be low, but a OVA or a movie, but an OVA is like one episode to clear everything, so it should be like an hour too long. Or a movie would make more sense. Yeah, they both would exactly make more sense, but I still think a season 2 or pre-sequel could still come away. Yes, create an anime for like 12 episodes is like a lot of money. But I was trying to make my own anime, like, holy, I cannot do this all by myself. But I scratched the idea. I'm gonna make one like later on down a couple years from now or so. But with this, yeah, it's talking about they could take any part from the manga or anime and elaborate it from a movie. Elevation has been making sequels over and over again to please fans that gave better response than its original series, taking into consideration that we can assume there's a possibility for a sequel to come in the near future. Correct. What this says that we can assume that there's a possibility to a sequel to come in the near future, like 2022, 2023 with a movie, or a pre-sequel with a season or a season 2. With me, I still think that we will actually get something, but now this is only me legit looking through like a couple of these together. But I will probably do some more. But I like to thank each and every one of you guys for watching my videos. Like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.